This week from the internet, the Power Rangers are back, and this time it's your turn to morph. Plus, holy shit! New inbox photos of Playmates TMNT 1984 Remastered 6-pack have leaked, and trypophobiacs are breathing a sigh of relief. And Todd McFarlane's dogs are barking. For a guy with a foot fetish so strong it would make Quentin Tarantino blush, McFarlane Toys really fumbled the basic shape of a dog. It's the Reluctant Adult Podcast. Welcome to another episode of the Reluctant Adult Podcast. My name is Paul, and I am joined, as always, by the man who believes a man can fly, just not to the moon. That shit was definitely faked. Bill!
Hi, everyone. That's right. Fake. Fake!
I did used to think that it's like, how, because, you know, if you think about it, it's like, how did they fly to the moon? And it's like, they had black and white TV.
Do you remember the Futurama episode?
I don't. Explain it
when
to me.
So Fry is all excited to go to the moon, but the moon just winds up being like a really janky theme park. And they're like,
that makes sense,
records from there are spotty. But we think it went something like this, and it's just like whalers on the moon, and they've got a shanty, like an ancient, like, we're whalers on the moon, we carry a harpoon, but there ain't no whales, so we sing tall tales, and I forget the rest of it.
Wow,
yeah, they're whalers on the moon.
I don't get that joke. It's because there used to be water on the moon.
No, it was because it was like the year 3000.
Sure.
And then they were like, well, this is what it was like in like 2000 and 2001 or before, and they just didn't have the records, so they just assumed that it was whalers on the moon.
Oh, and they just made up this whole legend?
Yeah, they made up this whole thing.
Whalers? That's
whalers.
Why it was deserted? All right. Well, that's fine. I'm sure if it was on Futurama, it was good. Yeah.
Well, but
obviously the moon landing was not fake.
You had the future people saying, oh, well, this is definitely it. But then you had Fry saying, well, no.
So they lost all the records for everything but when Fry was in cryostasis?
The first time it was on?
No, I did, but I don't remember that plot point.
You're the reason why there's whalers on the moon then, Paul. That's why. You're the reason why. Forget about your records. Your records are lost. Your records are lost. Oh.
I have my records backed up on 2 different external drives.
Yeah, records are lost.
Bury them with me when I go. No, that's fine. I do want to just clarify that I do not think that the moon landing was faked. I've seen the technology and how it was easier to go to the moon than it would have been to fake it, because our TV production technology was not advanced enough to do that kind of thing. Oh. So it does seem kind of strange that we haven't gone back. But why? What's there? Nothing. We're not going anywhere. I hope you like Earth, because we're staying. Yeah, what are they hiding? Who's they? You think people are going to the moon? You got fucking Katy Perry and them going up, not even into space, making a big deal. You think they could hide that? They be tweeting that shit out. Went to the moon today. Not all it's cracked up to be. Wasn't good. No cheese. Place. Fucking whalers on the moon. No. So that, in addition to dispelling rumors that the moon landing is fake, reference to Superman. Which Superman movie had that catch line, that tagline? You will believe a man can fly. It's one of the, like, it's not one of the originals.
Is it the Brendan Routh one? Superman Returns?
It really stuck with me, though. I thought that was a very good tagline. Have you seen the new one? The new Superman?
I want to go tomorrow, but I don't know if I can squeeze it in.
That's my plan. That's my plan as well. Cheap movie. That's my whole month.
Yeah.
My wife and I are taking half days on Tuesdays to go see the movies this month. It's been nice.
Hits. Nice.
All the
Supposed
hits,
to be good.
especially.
Supposed to be good.
That's the thing. Everyone seems to love it. I'm like afraid I'll be the one guy. Although usually it's you who's the one guy that has a different opinion than everyone else.
I had my mind made up with this movie like 6 months ago when they first started dropping
Superman?
trailers. I was like, yeah, Superman.
That you were gonna like it.
Yeah, and that it was going to be like the movie I bring my kid to, and it would be like, yep, this is the
Yeah.
movie that's going to make him.
This is it.
This is his Star
He's gonna
Wars
believe
or whatever.
Oh, maybe.
What was my movie?
Selfishly,
what was your movie?
What was my movie that what? Like was the most amazing
movies
thing?
are great. Yeah.
Jurassic World? I mean Jurassic Park probably?
Yeah, I would probably agree with you there. It was probably Jurassic Park. That or Three Ninjas.
Three Ninjas, Kick Back, definitely up there. Was that even in theaters? Was the first one even in theaters? That was like
the first one was because
VHS.
I really wanted a Karate Kids at the playground.
I also liked. Did we see? I mean, not together, but like, did you see the first Ninja Turtles the Ninja Turtles movie in theaters?
Yes, I did.
You did. I don't know that I did. I probably did, but I definitely saw the second one, and that was a big to do.
We saw that as well. Yeah. Yeah. No, we the big thing because we were living on the base at the time, the army base. Mm-hmm. For those, not the moon base, but the army
base of what? Yeah.
Yeah, we were living at the base
our side,
of
right?
Mount Everest.
The good guys. Mount Everest.
Yeah. No, we'd have like there was a single movie theater, and it would be like an event, and it would be like one of those situations where you would line up, and then at the beginning of the movie, they'd always play the Star Spangled Banner, and it was like whoa, and then everyone had to stand up and salute the screen. Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, the screen.
Yeah, the screen.
Thank you for your service in projecting our movie. Not even projecting it, just receiving the projection. You're just a wall. Good job, wall. Yeah. I'm trying to think of it. There's another big event movie. Like all the Batman movies were big deals, but obviously they sort of faltered. They got progressively worse.
They did.
But yeah, Jurassic Park, I think, couple that with the toys. That was just a big. Was that 95 or 93?
No, it was 93. 93.
93. Yeah. Yeah.
It was definitely the first
big
PG-13 movie I saw. In the theater. Yeah.
Interesting. That was the time though, like they were marketing PG-13 and R movies to kids because then they would always do the cartoon or even the toy line. Like Aliens had a toy line. Was that PG-13 or was that R?
No, it was R.
That was R? For what though?
R.
Didn't have nudity. Did it have bad language? Strong language.
Strong language, and then
get away from her, you jerk.
Well, that was a good show.
Yeah. That was good. All right, everybody. Well,
good night.
You know what they say. No, let's get
You
into
know what they
it.
say.
So the next week,
we love hooks.
You want to go right to the hooks?
No.
Let's
what
do
do we
one
have next week.
Let's do one story.
What's our next week?
For those of you who hate hooks, we'll wait a second to do those. Next weekend, not this weekend, but a week from this weekend, San Diego Comic-Con, the Mecca, the granddaddy of them all. Everyone very excited for what will be shown. They released a list of panels, and it seems like there's going to be plenty of toy stuff talked about. So,
right. Well, Marvel's not going to be there this year, right? Did I hear that?
Marvel's not. They're not going to be like in Hall H showing off the trailers or anything. I guess they don't have much. Any.
There's only.
Yeah, what could they show?
I think there's only two. There's Fantastic Four that's coming out.
It's going to be out. Will be out the same weekend of Comic-Con.
I think that's it. I don't think there's much. I don't know if there's something else. There might be one other thing, but it's small.
I mean, Comic-Con is just about toys now anyways. Like, the movies are secondary. The comics are way down the line. It's all about toys.
Toy-Con.
Unfortunately, we were not invited to the Toy Tubers party.
Yeah.
You see the lineup. It's
You sent
funny,
it to
like
me.
looking at these. I said it's funny looking at these things, and it's like we exist in the same world, but like we don't. It's like I don't know. It's like WWF and WCW. It's like two different universes that rarely like commingle. I don't know. It's weird, and I'm not sure like that we need to be part of that. I feel like we can just be our own thing.
It seems like
But
a
it
lot
is
of
funny.
work.
It does seem like you gotta like go on other people's shows. Yeah, it's like it's too much for us. I think we have our niche. We have our niche audience here that enjoys our range of topics. But on Saturday, we did not record. We're recording Monday night because you had some canine issues. I don't know if you want to go into it at all.
I did. I lost this tooth. That canine.
Yep.
No.
That canine. Yeah.
I showed you, and it was already a late night because I showed you a lovely photo. I was at Fenway Park with the kids and my sister.
That's right.
Third baseline seats.
That's crazy,
wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
So I hadn't been to Fenway.
Is that the closest you've ever been?
A decade. During an event, yes.
Oh, like during a game.
During a game, yeah. Like after because usually you get like if you're lucky. Up here, at least, you get like a bleacher stand like way in the back, and like you can't walk down to see anything closer.
Right.
So we had like the VIP experience. It was great.
That's awesome.
But I got home late. Fenway is a park. You can bring a bottled water as long as it's closed, and you can bring snacks. You don't have to rely completely on concessions.
That's cool.
So, and it's in moderation because someone was like, I looked it up beforehand and I'm like, so what can you bring in? And someone was like, well, one time I brought a rotisserie chicken in and they said nothing. And I was like, well, that's interesting. Sign me up for that.
How far can you push this? Definitely bringing in a
Right.
sub. That would be fun.
But it was 85 up here and I wasn't too sure, with the open park, how the sun would be and everything. Yeah. So I brought snacks for the kids. Mostly. And then we got home, and my sister also brought snacks, so we got snack overload. She brought a pack of gum, Trident, Bubble Mint.
Oh, it's your sister's fault. You're throwing her under the bus.
It's all my sister. I don't chew gum. My wife chews gum to work out. She likes, for whatever reason,
That's her workout.
To chew gum while she's like doing the Peloton or running.
Oh, sure.
It's something psychological. I don't know, but I don't chew gum. So I had this pack of gum in my pocket all day long. I got home, took off the pants, got ready. I left it downstairs. Mm-hmm. The dog got into the unopened pack of gum. The puppy.
The new one.
And she ate 8 out of 14 sticks of gum.
Damn. Foil and all, or do they not have the foil on?
I don't know if it had the foil. I didn't find any foil. But first the first worry is, oh no, it's going to create a blockage. So we're like trying to like give her the hydrogen peroxide, make her throw up. Yep, and she won't do it, which is really annoying. And then my wife gets on poison control because and that was the even crazier part. So gum with artificial sugar has ingredient called xylitol, and it's incredibly toxic to dogs. So it's like one stick of gum can take out a very small dog. Mm-hmm. So my wife's on the phone with poison control while I'm driving the dog to my parents because I didn't have hydrogen peroxide. And then finally where she's like, bring her to the emergency vet. Yeah. We find out, did you know that if you call poison control, at least for the dog, I don't know if it was the same for a person, but if you call for a dog, they ask for a payment. You have to pay them to get the answer.
Well, that's bullshit. The poison control is pay to play.
Yeah, it is. At
I'm dying.
At least on the canine side of things.
What's your credit card? What's your credit card number? I'm dying.
We'll give you the ingredient. We'll give you the antidote if you.
Give me half of it. I'll give you half of the antidote, and then you give me the rest of your credit card number. That's
all right. Isn't that terrible? So she's sending me.
It is terrible.
Like yeah. So thankfully,
should have called 911.
We should have called my dog.
Can you call 911 for an animal, or will they call the cops on you?
They'll probably call the dog officer or something.
With a big net, he'll come and get you and throw you in the back of the truck.
Be like,
you
no,
run in
she's
place
poisoned.
for a second and get out of there. She's poisoned.
So the dog stayed overnight. Thankfully, my wife, for some reason, got insurance on this dog. So.
Oh shit! I was gonna say that's gonna be pricey, but that's a good move right there.
Insurance. I don't know why she must have been like, this dog is gonna give us hell, so we might as well have coverage.
Insurance on a dog. All right.
Insurance on a dog.
The way people spend their money.
Well, now I don't have to spend so much money. Yeah.
It's much less.
So yeah, Winnie, who we all met earlier this year on the show, she's doing much better.
Right.
Yes.
She's home.
She's home. She spent 24 hours in the ER.
Damn.
Yeah.
Your bill is $56 million.
No, that also probably they also were like, we require a deposit as well, and it's like a really high end. It's a really high end deposit, and it's like, oh my god, really? Jesus.
Did you get that back?
I got some of it back.
Here's the thing. This is what I remember when I had ferrets and I would take them. I took them to the vet, and that's the last time I ever went to the vet, because it is a scam. They're like, oh, we're gonna do this blood test on your animal, and then they come back and it's like, okay, it's got this rare disease or whatever. Right. It's like, but there's nothing we could do.
The moon. So here's the thing. In my opinion, the moon landing is real, but yes, the vet is a scam. 100%.
The vet is a scam. The vet is a scam. The vet is like,
it's a predatory entity. I swear to God, because it's like
AC repairmen. They just exist to make money. If they happen to fix your AC, it's a coincidence because that's not why they exist.
So the vet came in and he's like, he gave me the most dire of circumstances.
Oh no.
And he's like, well, so we emptied her stomach. We did get a lot of the gum, but have you ever heard of xylitol? And I'm like, my wife told me.
Yes, sir. My wife told me.
And he's like, this is going to be a shock. And he's like, it could potentially lead to liver damage, even liver necrosis. And I was like, necrosis? No.
Necrosis? That sounds bad.
Yeah.
Like necro. That means death. Right?
God,
that prefix.
Let's make myself sound like Homer Simpson.
Well, you're interferon with my good time.
Right? Oh my God. I'm waiting in the
your
waiting
dog
room.
still might die. Is what you're.
No, she's good. She had a blood sugar drop, which usually is an indicator of the xylitol poisoning. So it acts by just completely like obliterating your blood sugar. And then you almost feel like you've gone into like some kind of diabetic shock, at least for a dog.
And this is the stuff we're putting in our bodies willingly.
Right. So he explained it to me that it doesn't impact us the same way.
Well, that's good.
Right.
I do love my Diet Coke, but not that much.
Yes. It was wonderful. They were playing Home Alone in the lobby. I had to question why, but
Home Alone is
Home Alone.
I think that's okay. It's close enough to Christmas.
They had Home Alone 3 on before that, and it was like, well, okay.
No, well, that doesn't. I can't go along with that. I would have left. I would have found another vet or another.
I don't know why they made the mom in that movie look almost like the mom in the first two movies. Like, it's very confusing.
It's supposed to be a different family.
Yeah, Scarlett Johansson's in it.
That's right. I do remember you saying that. Maybe that's just what women looked like at the time. They all looked like the mom from Home Alone.
They all had red hair.
That was just the mom look. They all had red hair.
Okay.
Oh. Majority of women in the world have red hair. I think that's a fact.
I believe you.
Well, very good. Your dog will be fine, or not. We'll get an update next week. Please tune in next week to find out about the dog.
Tune in next week to see if my dog's dead. Yeah, Winnie. Winnie.
That's what I say every week on this show. Tune in to find out my dog's dead.
There's like a secret ending after the we don't want to grow up, but we already did, and then you're like, tune in next week.
I should start doing that. Excuse me. I'm recovering from a cold that I caught
Oh, yes,
my
you had
entire
a cold
family is
last
sick.
week. Yes.
Still not over it, as you could hear.
You sound
hopefully
okay
by
to
next
me.
week. Okay, that's good. I can hear myself, and I sound a little hoarse. Definitely better than it was. I'm not gonna try too hard on this show. No one's gonna listen anyways. It's late.
Oh,
all right. Well, I still have some voice. Let's go ahead and do some hooks because there were some fun ones this week. So I did send you that list. Do you have it, or do you want me to put it in the
I have
chat?
the list. Nope, the list is here.
Okay,
it's in front of me.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this first one. There's 4 of them. We each have 2. I'm gonna go first. The Power Rangers are back, and this time it's your turn to morph. Forget teenagers with attitude. Disney's casting for middle-aged and mediocre. So if you've got a dad bod and a dream, this could be your morphin' moment. There we go.
Nice.
Everybody will get excited for that. Your turn.
Holy shit! Hold on. Let me do that again.
That was perfect. What are you talking about?
Because it was so funny. I know, right?
Yeah.
Holy shit! New inbox photos of Playmates TMNT 1984 Remastered 6-pack have leaked, giving fans a closer look at the updated sculpts. And trypophobiacs are breathing a sigh of relief. These poreless turtle boys have collectors going, smooth.
We should just scream them. That's probably better. How could you swipe away from a video where someone's screaming at you about Ninja Turtles? These poreless turtle boys have collectors going, smooth. Oh, all right. I'm gonna scream this one. No, I can't. I wish I could scream.
Don't do it
now. Here we go. Todd McFarlane's dogs are barking. For a guy with a foot fetish so strong it would make Quentin Tarantino blush, McFarlane Toys really fumbled the basic shape of a dog. Surprised there wasn't a smoke cloud accessory included to obstruct it entirely. Because, when comic people, they don't like to draw feet. So they would always draw, smoke or something around it.
Oh, I thought it was
for
a
the
smoke
inside,
monster reference from Lost.
Oh! from the Lost, because he did those toys. It works on 2 levels.
He did do those toys. Those toys were fun.
Yeah. No, they weren't. There was that girl just on the beach. Remember that? And they didn't have any articulation. That was the stupidest toy of all time.
Total statues. All right. How will I approach this one? And is this the last one? Wow. Okay.
This is the last one, yeah. Find it. Find your inner character.
I've got to find it.
Find your inspiration and scream.
What the shit? Hasbro Snowcat HasLab is skating on thin ice with funding stuck in deep freeze. This frosty throwback might be headed for an early avalanche if more backers don't warm up to it soon. It's cold reality if the numbers don't climb. This Arctic ride could be left out in the snow.
Okay. This is my new favorite thing we do. This is the best. So there you go. Those are their hooks, their headlines, whatever you want to call them. That's what we're going to be talking about.
Me screaming into a mic. Gonna make me do them again.
No, those are, please. You couldn't do it any better. That's perfect. You talked about the G.I. Joe classified HasLab Snowcat. Let's do a little check-in here. Currently,
yeah, please do.
With 31 days left, sitting at 6,893 backers, which is obviously, if you can do math, short of 8,000. So it needs to hit 8,000 to get backed. And then you have those stretch goals at 10, 12, and 14,000. I'm not saying it's time to panic, but you did point out that previous G.I. Joe HasLabs funded very quickly. Within the first day, in the case of the Hiss tank.
The Dragonfly at least funded. The Rattler kind of fumbled along, but there were patches involved and everything else like that. But whatever.
The patches. So, okay, I've been reading people's opinion on this and why maybe it's not already funded. Somebody said that because it's only intended to be used in snow environments, it's not like a year-round display piece or toy.
So,
like maybe
like
that.
you in
maybe there are.
they're bringing it out for Christmas.
Like there's no way for me to use this.
Christmas.
Yeah. Whoa. It's like maybe some G.I. Joe collectors are only like warm month collectors. Like they don't like the snow aesthetic, so they have logged off. They're not. Some people, they don't like the second tier, which is like the campsite.
Oh, come on.
Which I think is hilarious. I enjoy that.
It's for their
more
date.
Than any
it's
of
a
them.
date. I wish they would just.
Date.
I would just wrap that one up. All right. What's some more? What else do people think? Because then I'll give you my opinion as to what's going on.
Well, sure. I wish I wrote them down. That's all I can remember.
All
they
right,
wanted more
welcome
figures.
To my opinion.
Did you get more figures in previous ones? You only get 3 figures here.
Here's the thing with the hiss. They eventually, because I don't know if it was one of those situations where if it backs within the first week, you get the bonus figure.
Early bird. Yeah.
Right. Because I know with at least the hiss tank, you got a retro carded Cobra Commander. I almost said King Hiss.
But that was like a cherry on top. Like it did so well that they're like, here's more.
Right. Now, here's my thought on this, is that because people have been clamoring for another figure in here, I think people are holding off and trying to play that let's make Hasbro panic. Because this thing hasn't moved from like the mid 6500s for at least a week.
We got Comic-Con coming up. People don't have money to burn on
That's
on
true.
HasLabs.
And that's the other thing. We do not have money to burn in this day and age. I'm surprised when I see people going out and buying $35 Superman McFarlane figures at Walmart. It's just like, really? For that? No way. But I really do think...
For that? No way.
Oh. I really do think that people are holding off and trying to scare Hasbro into putting on another figure, like adding on another.
You think they're playing chicken with Hasbro? Has that ever worked? Has Hasbro ever done that? I think Mattel might have done that. Mattel did that with the ring.
They definitely did it with the Rancor. I don't know if it was necessarily chicken, but they did it with the.
That's a good call. But it wasn't successful ultimately, so I don't know.
I think it wasn't, because I think originally they didn't even have a Rancor keeper lined up for it, and then by the end they were like, a cardboard
that was the craziest thing.
Keeper.
They just had to quickly mock up a render of him.
Yes,
they didn't even think it. Like, what are you talking about? You're not gonna give the Rancor keeper with the Rancor? Are you insane?
Nope, you're gonna get bones and a cardboard backdrop. Who else? I think there was the Engine of Vengeance. I think had some add-on as well.
So that had the early bird that failed, and I don't think they ever brought it back. Like they were like, this really isn't coming. Like you lost out. And then it was like, well, we've already lost a figure. Like I don't feel good about supporting this one. That had all. So every HasLab sort of has like a strategy. So the Engine of Vengeance, the strategy was these characters will never be sold at retail because they depict the devil or like they're scantily clad. Like you can't sell these at Target. They're like, this is the only way you're going to get these characters. And then of course now flash forward to this week when Funko unveiled Mephisto, which is one of the characters that was going to come with the Engine of Vengeance, who is the literal devil. So Funko can apparently sell Mephisto to Walmart, but Hasbro didn't think they could sell a Marvel Legends of him. So that was their strategy.
Here's something. And
sure.
Could you imagine if we went back to plastic-free packaging and the mock-up on the front was the figure that they've shown us, and then inside was like the riskier costume.
Ooh.
Like it was like this little intentional thing. Like, ooh, we slid this one by.
That would have been smart. They should have tried something like fun with the plastic free. Like the only fun thing they did was the VHS boxes.
Discretion.
That would have been good use. Yeah. Like have little like peel off things from the box.
Oh yeah.
They're like, they didn't try anything fun. The only thing was the VHS box, and apparently those were developed before plastic free even like became the edict. So like you can't even like contribute to that. Yeah. But let's not tempt fate on plastic free needs to stay away. Yeah. Keep keep plastic in our toys, which, again, the toys are plastic, so it never made any sense. So if you want the Snowcat, you need to go back it. And you should probably do it sooner than later. Get that ball rolling. The snowball effect, that's what we need. We need to get the snowball effect. Now, I think we need to champion this strategy of making this like a love nest set.
Yes.
With the Flint and Lady J. I think that, like lots of graphics with hearts around it, like the glittery heart you can make.
Right.
But then how does Frostbite fit into that?
He's just the chauffeur. He's the chauffeur.
He's the chauffeur. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So, yeah. So come up with your catchy, like, back the pack catch phrases. Like, those always work. Mm-hmm. Back the Love Shack. The Frost. Let's see. Frost. I don't know. Should have said a poet. But anyways.
Snow Pussy Wagon instead of Snowcat.
Snow Pussy Wagon. That's good. That's actually pretty funny. Yeah. Not appropriate though.
No. Not for this show.
Not for this show. Good Lord. All right. That's good for this half. I'm gonna take a quick break. When we come back, everything else. So Bill, you're quite a character. You like to skate on the edge of decency and the law.
Sometimes
you're always stealing from library yard sales.
Yeah, exactly. Encouraging my kid to steal from the public pool.
That's right.
Yeah, of course.
Steal from the pool. So what kind of hijinks did you get up to this week?
All right. So first of all, if you see something on the side of the road, where's that line of demarcation where it's free or on someone's property?
What you got? Like,
where do you
what?
think
like
it
they're
falls?
Trash?
No. So like up
what
here,
kind of thing would be on the what?
Free stuff.
But why would it be on their lawn if they're not giving it away? Like something a kid would play on, and maybe he like stopped playing with it by the end of. Okay, I think you need to really use some caution if it's like something a kid would have been playing with out in the lawn. Like I think you'd probably, I would probably err on the side of like because I see my kids leaving shit on the lawn. I was like, I don't want someone coming up here and taking their little bike. But it sounds like you went a different way. Sounds like you went a totally different way.
I always have a moral dilemma.
Sure.
So
I don't think you have any
driving. No, I just don't have any morals. Or if I do, they're very loose.
No morals. Yeah. Loose morals.
All right. So I'm driving over to my parents' house. I live 10 minutes away from them, which is always very convenient. I got the dog in the car because I just felt like, she needed to go for a ride. Needed to get away from the gum. I'm driving and I see I'm driving up our stretch of road, and on the corner of this person's driveway and the grass, like maybe like 6 inches from the road. So like no kid should ever be playing there, but a kid could have dropped it. I see like an animal, and I say, "Oh, that's a strange animal." And then I slow down, and I'm like, "Oh, that's not an animal. It's a T-Rex."
Wow. And you're holding it.
And then I keep driving. Right. So we all know where this goes. So I keep driving, and I'm like, I don't recognize the coloration of that. That might be the Hammond Collection T-Rex, and I might be able to make a quick buck because I was like, even a loose one.
You're
gonna
sell it too.
Money.
That's good.
Right, right. So I turn around, assess. I drove a mile and then drove a mile back, assessed. And said, okay, that might not be the Hammond Collection, but it's different. Someone doesn't have it, or I can sell it still. I pull up into a street, turn around, the car's leaving. They were leaving from their driveway. They're pulling out of their driveway at the time, which was very convenient for me.
No
and
witnesses.
They left.
That's great. Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. I drove, and then I made eye contact with the woman who was driving her car.
Oh, I'm sure she loved that.
Yeah. I was like...
Yeah.
Like just like a side eye, and she gave me the same look. Like, what are you up to? I swear I just saw your car do this thing.
Yeah, that's not suspicious in the least.
So I pulled into their driveway, got out of the car, grabbed the dinosaur, and left.
Yeah, and left. Sure, as one does.
So
now,
was it free? I don't know.
It's free to you. Before we get into the he's walking now. I just need to before we get into any of the legality of this.
He's out of here.
Is it even a Jurassic World dinosaur, or is it some like off-brand?
No, this is a Jurassic World dinosaur.
It is.
It's got the QR,
so what set is it from?
And it has the logo. This is from the Camp Cretaceous.
Ah,
like escape breaks, and it's like this.
I don't think I've ever seen
stomping.
one that walks. That's very nice.
It's a very odd. Like you can't really make it work unless obviously you're on the ground. So like it's just odd.
Okay. Well,
it's
I mean,
it's an odd play feature.
Walk. Yeah,
kind of like the
that's
chicken
walker,
don't see it too much. But right.
Oh yeah.
And it's electronic, and then he does this. He's a nice looking T-Rex.
Oh, that's a lot of. Yeah, I bet that kid really misses him.
He might.
You gonna put him with the Godzilla you stole from the pool?
That'll be my new segment of the show. What did Bill steal this week?
That's I hope. I don't know how long that segment will run. You are put in jail, but it's like Target. You have to reach a certain amount of shoplifting before they prosecute you.
Oh, sure.
So I need you to paint a picture of where this dinosaur was in relation to the house, I guess. Was it on the lawn?
It was on the lawn,
yeah,
but it was only about a foot away from the street.
Okay, was there anything else with it?
No.
Was it like, did it have a mat below it or anything?
No mat, no indicator that a child had played with it.
Well, no, but I'm more like when you put stuff out for free, sometimes you put it like on a blanket or something, and like that was the only thing left.
Right. No, there was nothing there. No, it was just
there was nothing there.
Just a T-Rex in the grass.
Was there a child actively playing with it at the moment you stole it?
No.
To rip it from a child's hands.
No, I did not.
Okay.
No.
Now, you justified this to yourself. Tell me that justification.
Very easy to do.
What's going through your head? Okay.
I mean, feel like there is a
sure.
You're like, oh, right. No, I feel like I'm curious. A distance. So say from the street to the front of the house is about 18 feet.
Okay.
And then within the first foot is the T-Rex.
Okay. From the road.
So apply that to anything that's free on the side of the road. Where does it wind up? Right.
So it's
right by the road.
Even if they did not mean to give this away, it's their fault because they left it in that giveaway zone.
I feel like there's a giveaway zone. Yeah.
There's a giveaway zone. Yeah. If anything is within 1 foot of your property line to the public road.
That's technically not your property either.
It's technically not your property. That's right. The government owns at least up a little because they got to run cables.
If they put a sidewalk, in front of your house,
right,
that sidewalk is not your property.
That's not your property. You're not responsible for cleaning.
Your mailbox isn't even your property, for God's sakes.
Your mailbox isn't your property? Well, that doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense at all. It's a federal crime to take mail. Have we ever seen anyone prosecuted for that? I feel like that's one of those like, try
They just disappear really well.
We'll see. All right. So I'm concerned with everything you just said.
Okay.
I also don't feel that this dinosaur was worth the risk of possibly stealing from a child. Maybe you think it's worth it. I also this was never for your child. This was for you or to sell. That was what you were thinking. Yeah. Well, it is a nice dinosaur.
Thank you.
I hope everything works out for you.
I hope so.
What would happen if you saw
week.
like a Facebook? Find out next week. Bill's still here. Your one phone call better to do this podcast. I'll record it.
Sure.
Can you like monitor the towns like Facebooks to see if anyone's like, oh, my son lost his dinosaur? If anybody sees this car,
I can. Yeah, I don't think I belong to the
salt and pepper hair.
I think so. Yep. Yeah. Right. Got out. Here's a screen capture of his car.
Yeah. Did they have Ring camera?
I checked. They didn't have one.
You checked? Everything you say makes this worse.
I know, right?
They surveilled the house. There was no signs of anything.
It's not my fault. I had watched Home Alone the night before. I was influenced.
Because at the vet, that's where you saw it?
At the vet. Yeah, I saw it at the vet. Gave me ideas.
It's funny because you had sent me a photo of these toys on the ground, and I was like, oh, I had that one. I had that. And it was like, those toys were outside my house. My mom was giving away my toys. I'm like, Mom, stop giving away my toys. That was the Peter Pan raft. I have some of the bits here. Now they're gonna be reluctant relics, and nothing I can do with them.
Did you dime me out? Did you tell your mom that I had?
No, I didn't. I didn't even mention it to her because it was too late. Like I didn't want her to feel bad that she gave away. But I don't understand why she's giving anything away because I've been asking her to send all that stuff down. Like we've been planning.
Sure.
I'm like, she sent me photos and I was like, I want that. I want that. That you can just give to Bill. I don't care about that. She sent me a photo of a big box of like every Marvel Legends Toy Biz base from before they started doing Build-A-Figures. They would do these really detailed bases, which were basically like a figure in themselves. Yeah.
Yes.
So she sent me a picture of all the ones I had, which was basically all of them at that point. And I was gonna be like, give them to Bill, but then you weren't like, yes. So I'm like, now I'm gonna keep them. I'm gonna have her mail them down, and I'm gonna like sell them piecemeal. Because like people, I asked if anybody wanted them, and people were being like, yeah, I want that. I'm like, all right, well, if you're willing to pay, I'm willing to sell. That's how it works around here. Did you grab any of those things that she had out? There was like a cops and crooks car.
No, I left it all alone because I was like, I was going to grab it for you, and then I was like, that's just going to hang around for a while.
I
had asked you, and you hadn't gotten back to me about it, and I was like, well, maybe he's not that. Maybe he didn't even remember that he had the cop's car.
It was one of those things where you showed it to me, and I had a delayed response. I was like, wait a minute, that's mine. Those are all mine. But I did check the value on eBay of everything, and nothing was like more than $10. So I'm like, it's not worth it to grab it.
Just take solace in knowing that we have all of your puppy surprise safely.
Puppy surprise has a good story attached to it. I've told that story several times.
You have. I was telling everyone.
That's definitely a core memory.
She was the one who grabbed it, and I was like, well, here's what Paul's mom was up to.
Here's the background. Here's the history of that toy.
Here's why there's so many, Mom.
That's why there's so many puppies.
And
this puppy doesn't even match this dog.
Horse. Well, there's a horse too, and I'm like, where's the horse from?
It's just random things. Anything she could grab, she's stuffed in the puppy surprise. It's a surprise. It could be anything. Who knows what happened? But it was factory.
It was in the same like sculpt and everything. I just don't remember surprise horse, puppy surprise horse, pony surprise.
Puppy surprise was. They must have did Pony Surprise because Puppy Surprise was such a colossal hit. I'm sure they ventured
Ponies
into
can't
other
have
animals.
5 puppies. Jesus, that's poor horse.
They can't have any puppies. Also,
that's true.
I learned this week the puppy or the horse, the pony when it's born has like this gross Jello hand instead of a hook.
Oh.
So because it has to come out of the mother and it doesn't get all scratched up. So like evolution gave them jelly hands. It's very disgusting.
Oh, so they're like pre-glue.
That's right.
Hands.
It's the circle of life, pre-glue to actual glue.
Okay.
And gelatin. Oh, that's right. That's the other thing. It's Jello. It makes sense. It makes sense. That's probably where they got the idea. It makes all the sense in the world.
Name it after those little jellied ponies.
Oh, disgusting. All right.
Is this a toy podcast still, or just a critique on my
talking about
morals?
toys? What are you talking about? We talked about you stealing toys. We talked about my mom giving away my toys. It's all toy adjacent, or not even adjacent. This is toys. No one cares about current event toys. They all want to hear about old toys.
That's true.
Nobody cares about this Sting 3-pack for $100. I do like this middle Sting. They made like, I don't know how they're doing WCW Sting because they're not allowed to do it, but they're doing it somehow. This is a great figure. I'm not paying $100 for these 3 figures, but if he ever gets released another way, I would definitely land on that. Other stuff. Here's this Mephisto pop that looks like Count Chocula. Do you agree? It looks like Count Chocula.
It doesn't look like Sacha Baron Cohen.
Spoiler, I have not seen, what is that? Iron Fist? Or what is it?
Iron
Girl?
Iron Heart?
Iron Hearts. It has really good ratings. I have no interest in watching it. Like, you could not make me watch that.
I have no interest in seeing Fantastic Four. How weird is that?
It's going to be good. It's going to be good. You're going to be so pumped after Superman. I know, but after Superman, you're going to be like, yeah, give me like old school superheroes with bright colors. You're going to be, it was actually smart to put it after Superman.
I told you that Galactus was the MCU Vigo the Carpathian, and you were like, yeah, they had to stop using the word herald because no one knew what it meant, which I understand that. But mine was a completely different reference because I got spoiled to more plot. From a TV spot.
They make a painting of him, and then he steals a baby?
No, they don't make
he wants the baby, right?
Right. And I was like, that's it.
Well, why would the baby be in the movie if it wasn't like a big plot point? Like, obviously,
no, I get that, but they were like, did you speak with Galactus? And they're like, oh, yeah, so there was already a mission to try to, like, we negotiated with him, and...
This was in a TV spot?
This was, like, in a TV spot or an ad that I just saw.
That's what you get for watching
footage.
TV.
It wasn't on a potato phone. It was actual
leaked footage.
Marvel production.
It was like for a Honda Accord. Like, they put all this unused or like, unreleased footage in these car commercials.
Oh, sure. That's true. Yeah.
I'm excited for Fantastic Four. I really want those Marvel Legends. I just don't want to pay $25 for them. I need them to be like $15 or something. Or maybe I'll find them at the end of someone's yard. Someone's driveway.
That's true. There's always hope.
There's always that option. If your arm is long enough, you can stand at the end of their driveway and just reach into their house. And it's like, well, you should have put it further back. This is the free zone. So that Mephisto pop, it's a whole set of Stranger Tales, which I don't know what this is. But I did think it's funny that this Dormammu or Dormammu, whatever you call him, This is him. This is the normal figure.
Dormammu, because Doctor Strange says it like 90 times in that movie. Dormammu.
Oh, that's what it is. He's got a tiny Doctor Strange.
Oh, look at that.
I thought his head looked like a plastic bag you'd get from Dollar General. So I made him look like a plastic bag, and I was very happy with how that came out. It really looks like a plastic bag. Doesn't that look great?
Yeah.
That was CGI. I made that with CGI. Let's see. Oh, okay. So we did a hook about this, so we got to talk about it. There's like in Hollywood, they have these magazines that are like official, and they talk about like what projects are coming up and stuff. And they confirmed, this magazine did, that Disney is moving ahead with a Power Rangers relaunch, new show, live action, that's going to start filming in January, and it's going to air late 26 next year. So quick turnaround on that. But they must be casting right this moment. So I don't know if they're like doing this in-house or there's going to be some open casting calls, but I would love to see just like fans walking up to like try to be in the new Power Rangers. I would just love to see that. Do it like American Idol, where the first like few weeks are all like the insane people. Like, make that a reality show. So anyways, we don't know anything about this new show. I like officially, like, there's been rumors it's gonna be Mighty Morphin, but like with new characters. So who knows? But it's great that they're doing anything. And here's a picture of this Funko soda that I got when I bought that like cooler set that came with all 6. But I got one chase, and it's like, what do I gotta do with this one chase that looks ridiculous? Like, I'd rather have not had a chase at all.
Anytime I see that green screen, I'm like, oh, he's selling something.
I'm selling it. Yeah, I'm selling it. Yeah. So you can go on my eBay and buy the cooler set that's on there. You sent me a picture of McFarlane Toys Fallout Lucy from the show, and you were saying the dog does not look like a dog. It does not look like a dog. It doesn't. It's not dog shaped. It sort of looks like a rabbit, like with too many legs. It's not.
I mean, there are better dogs out there. No, there are better dogs out there.
And that's also not. Oh, where'd her hand go? What's this face? She is all squished. Is there a filter on her? That's not great. I don't remember her fingers getting bit off either. These are not great. So I was reading,
and they're expensive too. I think it's like $60.
Yeah, what the hell? How much?
$60.
$60?
Yeah.
American dollars? Why would it be so much? It's nothing. It's a figure with faceplates. It's not even a whole head. You don't even get the whole head anymore. The dog looks like it's from Shrek or whatever. It's got no articulation.
Shrek does better than that. They do better than that.
Shrek does better than that. It looks so soft. It looks like it was made out of clay and they forgot to work in the details.
This is like a Dollar Tree dog, I feel like. You go in.
It is. Or like the dollar spot at Target.
Yeah.
You get those $1 animals.
It says distributed by Greenbrier on it, and you're like, oh, yeah. It's that weird hard plastic
face. I don't like that we've switched to the face plates. Like I don't like it.
No,
I haven't got one yet.
It's all the same. It's all the same hair. I mean, she looks really put together. Looking at her finger there, it's like I prefer a head sculpt with sculpted hair. That's right in league and in line with the emotion on the face.
Right. Yeah, the hair,
and it doesn't even look like the actress that much. It's too much.
Doesn't look like her at all. It's very strange. It's all very strange, and it's $60 allegedly. It's like
we wish it well.
It says Elite Edition. I don't wish it well. I don't like these faceplates. Like she just looks like Cassandra Nova in here with no hair. It looks real weird. Gonna pass on this one, I think. Although I did like that show a lot.
I did too.
Look at he still hasn't learned with the wrist.
Oh,
he still hasn't learned, or he thinks that's good. He loves wrists and he loves like obvious pins. He wants to see those pins in the elbow.
My kid grabbed the box of early McFarlane Batman figures and I was like, yeesh. And I was like, oh my God.
Bad choice. Throw those out.
Yeah.
Although I do have that Superman that I like. That I bought 3 of them and I never even took them out of the shipper. So I'm just those are I hope will go up in value. Even if they go up to retail, will be more than what I paid, because retail is like $40 now for a McFarlane figure. How did that happen? He used to be the cheapest game in town.
He was. He's like, this last year I got nothing to lose. I'm losing it no matter what.
It's a good point. Yeah, he's probably like, whatever. Try to make as much money as I can. So I don't know what the deal is with this, but Mego from the 70s exists again. Mego came back and they're making all the toys they used to make, and they got the DC license. We saw the Penguin at Ross, and now they're doing Marvel. They did a 4-pack of Spider-Man and 3 of his villains, and they're only selling them through the Disney store online, and then Disney Springs if you go to in Orlando or whatever the California one is.
Yeah. So
the second set they did this last week was Fantastic Four. So these are the original figures, kind of. They have new bodies without the rubber bands, which is great.
They made them all. They made them all back in the 70s.
Right. These are supposed to look like the ones that were the original ones. I feel like the original Mego Invisible Woman had a weird gray face or something. There was something weird about that. They also I don't think her hips were this big. I don't know what they did. But anyways, these went up for sale and they sell out immediately. I got one because I like these Mego figures, and if nothing else, it sells for double. So I'll probably just turn around and sell it. But I want to see it. It also comes with a fun collector coin. But I don't know that they're selling these individually. It comes in a box, but then it's 4 individual figures in the boxes. Mm-hmm. But I don't know that they're going to sell them individually. They've shown no plans to do so, which is so weird. So I wanted to get this. I really wanted that Spider-Man one. So maybe I can trade that one up 1-to-1. This is cool. Playmates, they put out those remastered Ninja Turtles last year before. It's been a while. They were Walmart exclusive.
It was last year. It was last year. Okay. They botched the whole thing because they messed up the sculpts by giving them these weird pores. They looked like golf balls. It was just random holes in the toy, and it looked bad. I couldn't get over it. A lot of people were like, I don't need this. So then they announced they were doing a 6-pack of the 4 Turtles and then Splinter and Shredder, which I think is going to be exclusive to Target. Pictures leaked this week of the set, and it looks like they updated the sculpts to get rid of the pores. They look good, and then I think they fixed the heads too. Let's backtrack a little bit too, because originally these were leaked, and the photo was so grainy that people were like, "Are there pores? Are there not pores?" When this was first announced.
Yeah.
There was that
like
photo.
The ones that ended up having the pores.
Before this photo, yes, and people were like, "I don't see pores," and it was a very heavily researched and observed.
Yeah, Pixel Dan
photo.
like called the company, and they were like, "We're not telling you."
Hello.
Yeah,
it's Pixel.
So these look great.
Shit.
I think it's Pixel's on the line. I think these look great. I also like this is a Target exclusive, which means we'll be able to get it on clearance. I love that.
Yeah.
The only thing that would make this
true.
Yeah, there's gonna be so many. The only thing that I wish, and I'd probably not the case, I wish they had the soft, squishy heads like the original turtles. There's just like something about those with those like really gummy heads. Like keep them away from your dog. But this is a great packaging. It's obviously supposed to look like the sewer play set with the periscope and the blue elevator guard or whatever.
They let Splinter in just to beat him up. They're like, "Yeah, you want to come down?" They just lower it. And they're all at the
Shredder
ready.
in, yeah.
I had a hard time finding Donatello. When you first sent this to me, I was like,
"Oh yeah, he's hidden.
Donatello. He's way back behind the periscope." And I'm like, "Oh,
it's a little much. It's a little much." And then like Mikey's being hidden by the sewer pipe.
Yeah,
it's a lot. There's a lot, and the ladder is in the middle. Like it's nice.
Right.
I guess it's fine. It's a little much.
They don't want us to open it. They know who wants it. And they're like, these guys.
Yeah.
Oh, what's on the back?
Yeah, you got to buy 2.
There's more on the back.
Yeah, the back has some nice artwork. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's pretty nice. I like it. They put a lot of effort into it. Imagine the story that Playmates suddenly like figures out what to do and they start making the best turtle product. Like NECA kind of like is taking their foot off the gas. Like I think there's a chance Playmates comeback story of the century. They start making good turtle product again. I'm here for it. So we'll keep an eye on that. I don't know when these are going to pop up. I think the aisle resets are coming because they're starting to clearance out a bunch of stuff. So they're making room for everything. One of the things they're making room for, Power Rangers Reignition from Playmates, also from Playmates. These are starting to pop up on end caps at Walmart. The flip heads are like $6. No, they're like $10, which I guess, current value, that's fine. They also have the role play stuff, the morpher with 5 coins, the blade blaster. I'm actually excited to get the role play stuff. I feel like that's always like fun, even like the kid version. For whatever reason, people love that, and that stuff like always ends up being like pretty valuable, even though it's not like the best version. And then the individual Zords, which I thought they were going to be like $40 or something, but they're only $20 each. So you need 5 of them. So that's $100 to make your Megazord. I guess that's still a lot. That's kind of a lot when you think about it that way. But maybe you just want one. It's only $20.
Maybe I'm sure you get a deal. Stuff. Maybe you wait.
You get it. Buy one, get one,
and it's the save 25 off a 70 or whatever it is deal. And
right, there you go. They had like 10 off 40 this week.
Right.
So I will be very interested to see how these do, because there's not really any new media to support them other than like their Playmates is doing like YouTube remastered stuff, reignited stuff. And I don't know if kids are finding it. We're going to find out real quick. It'll probably sell well immediately because those Power Ranger collectors haven't had anything to buy in a while. But you really need to have the kids buying stuff. They're gonna go buy my.
Speaking of buying stuff, have you bought any more? Have you bought any more of the mini McDonald's stuff?
I think last week I showed that I got the drive-through. That was I did get a new one this week, or I got more this week, but it was just another Happy Meal again. So I have 3.
I didn't.
I should have 4, but my son threw one away. I don't.
Did you see
like
what next month's is?
At McDonald's?
Yes.
No, what?
Ninja Turtles Hello Kitty collaboration.
Oh, you know what? I think I have seen that, but I kept scrolling past it thinking it was nothing.
Yeah.
That's what the toys are going to be? Why? Is there a comic or something? That's so weird.
No, I think it's just one of those. I think they always do like a Hello Kitty collaboration. Usually she does. one a year at this point. I think last year was a big one.
Why are they collaborating
anniversary
with this British girl?
Ninja Turtles? I don't know.
Mm-hmm. What do they have to do with
Turtles?
The
have to be everywhere.
Okay, are you sure this isn't America? Because this thing says.
Oh,
Malaysia.
Is it not America? No.
That's what I'm thinking. I don't think this is coming.
We're not.
I don't
enough.
think this is not English. But now these kind of are much better than anything they've seen. These are actually awesome. I want these.
Right?
July 17th. We're in July. It's not happening. This is not for us. You're going to have to go on eBay. These are great. These are really, I don't know how big they are, but they look great. If they're like a solid, like rubber plastic. No, we're going to get pillows next year or next season.
Damn.
Next rotation. I need to join some McDonald's Facebook groups that like tell me what's coming next. Happy Meal promotion.
You can't rely on me. I'm unreliable.
You're giving me the wrong news. You're going to tell me I can get that Jurassic World burger with the shrimp the shrimp patty or whatever.
Yes.
What comes next?
Tell you, it's okay to take things from the end of driveways. It's okay.
Yeah. Do you does your kid watch K-pop Demon Hunters?
So funny story about that. Kid came home late the other night, hanging out with my parents, and it was probably like 10:30. My wife's like, "Oh, do you want to watch this?" And we put it on, and I was like, I immediately tuned out. I was like, "Not for me."
Oh, okay.
But how about you?
So no, that's your funny story.
Well, like my kid wasn't into it either. She didn't like it either. She didn't like it either.
That's not a funny story. You could have just been like, no. It's not a funny story at all. Your barometer for stories is way off. You should have been like, you want to hear a funny story? I stole a T-Rex from a kid today. And I don't feel any remorse.
Oh, I don't.
Oh my god. That kid's going to grow up to be a supervillain because you took that T-Rex. What have you done? What have you done? All right. Anything else? We got to wrap it up.
What about K-pop Demon Hunters?
My wife just wanted to know if you watched it because we saw an ad for it. And Charlie,
we didn't like it.
My son is going to be scared of it. Is it scary? The few seconds you watched of it? Yeah, you'd probably be scared of it.
Some of the demons are a little scarier than other demons.
I heard the songs are good though.
Oh, I don't know.
You don't know.
Like I told you, it was late, but like we weren't about it.
He's gonna be scared
didn't talk
because I'm
at
gonna make him dress up.
About. Oh, let's talk about Jurassic World.
I'm trying to transition. Okay. I'm segueing.
I thought we were done with the show. Here? I thought you were done.
Well, then I saw that I got to talk about this. Hasbro, they're releasing a Halloween costume. This is allegedly the D-Rex. We both agree it looks more like Cloverfield Monster.
It does. It either looks like that or it look. Wow, that's wild. That's a wild.
I like the shoes.
I thought from the
that's a wild
from the front.
It's an alien.
From
the
front, I thought it was. It looks like Alien here, but like from the front, it looked like a T-Rex in like a spacesuit. I was like, oh,
it does look like a T-Rex in a spacesuit. His little hands are sticking out of the helmet. Yeah. Holy shit! Now I want this. I'm gonna dress as T-Rex in a spacesuit.
Just get a mannequin, unless there's an adult version. It'd be terrifying. Just walking down the street.
Buy that. I'm going to buy the Mithrigan life size and dress her as T-Rex or D-Rex.
There you go.
This is not well executed. I wonder if this could have been done better or they purposely... When is NECA going to make the little figure of this? That's what we need them to do.
That's true. I feel like missed opportunity here and not to
no tail?
Criticize. The tail would be nice.
Tail would be nice.
Hard plastic T-Rex face. Little three-dimensionality on it.
Yeah. That's what you're saying it should have?
It should have. The T-Rex portion of that should be a sculpted piece.
This is like a beekeeper's helmet.
It's a beekeeping T-Rex.
Oh, that's better. All right. I know I got to use AI to make that, right? I got to make a beekeeping version of this.
I mean, you can do all sorts. This is a segment to have. That's a weird angle. What's going on there? Go back.
To the backside?
No, the one before it.
This one?
I know it's the kid's hand, but it just is audibly placed in the front.
It does look like he's like peeing fire or something.
Phallic.
It's not. Well, I question all of this. It's just not. But then I wanted to say that the Cloverfield monster, we call him the monster, right? Even though he's clearly an alien.
Yeah, we always call him the Cloverfield monster.
Yeah, no one says the Cloverfield alien, which is weird, right? Like, why is he a monster? He's an alien.
I don't know.
He's from space. It was established. There's no monsters in that universe. All right, what else was there? The big F, Leonardo. Do you want to talk about him?
No, I have no say in this. It's the first I'm seeing of this big F Leonardo.
Just another company making a 12-inch Ninja Turtle, or I guess they make them all different sizes. Someone's shooting at him. Why are you shooting at Leonardo? He's just got katanas. What are you gonna do?
Yeah. Oh,
poor Leonardo. I don't like this figure. He comes
lot
with
of stuff.
baby.
I can see
why.
why.
A lot of stuff.
God damn,
this is not for me. Is Mondo still doing? Remember they were gonna do like realistic 12-inch Ninja Turtles, like if the movie continued or something, like some weird.
Maybe.
Remember that?
I don't know.
And it looked like a birthday cake. The photo, the PowerPoint they had, it looked like birthday cake.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The guy from Mondo, one of the art directors or something, he was on Toy Anxiety, and he was talking about how people were complaining about how Toy Anxiety and a couple other guys got the free samples. And I'm complaining about it. Send them to us, Toy Mondo guy. And also, ask your social media person what happened to those X-Men that they were going to send us, and then they ghosted us. I just want to know. I'd like to support your stuff. I can't afford it. The only way I'm going to review it is if you send it to me. So
you'll send me. You're gonna send me to their house, and I'll have to like use my.
You're gonna have to go out to the front lawn of Mondo. Yeah, you know what? Yeah. You see Bill coming, you better clean up your yard real quick. He's like a lawnmower. He's gonna go. This is mine. This is mine now. Oh, that's gotta be a shirt. We gotta start making shirts someday. All right. Was there anything else? I'm going to be on this Power Ranger. I'm on it right now. Here, let's watch me. Let's watch me be on Power Rangers.
Isn't this an old episode or is this a new episode?
New episode. They're talking about
with Rick Schick.
With Rick Schick, they're talking about Wild Force. They have the actress on, and then I'm like, hold on. I break in. Watch. I'm going to break in any second now. I'm coming. Any second. There's her big forehead. That area I am. Whoa, look, I got green power energy. Look at that. I shot this in 4K. It looks pretty good.
Oh, you didn't? I thought you were in the studio.
No, I know, right?
From Wild Force.
He asked me to do it. Vic did, and he was like, "Can you shoot this?" And I was like, "Do I got to drive all the way in?" He's like, "No, do it at your house." I'm like, "All right, I can do it then." Look at that. He put our logo on
I
there.
feel like that's even better.
It looks great. I love it. Go watch. Go to YouTube or go to my Blue Sky and find it. What is this called? Behind the Power VFX. So you can learn all about stuff.
You're like,
I don't even know.
You're like Orson Welles.
I shot this like
you're like, I don't even know what I'm on.
And green penis. Wait, what? Anything else?
No, that
Anything
was the
else?
critic. That's the critic, you fool.
You're right. That was the critic. I apologize.
Yeah.
They're trying to bring that back. For a week, they were trying to bring that back, and then he's like, no one wants it. Not enough people.
Bringing it back like they're trying to bring back, what was it, Ames? We're gonna bring back Ames.
Oh my god, KB Toy Store. They're always bringing shit back.
Gonna Ames you so hard.
I found
you and I both saw.
What'd
you find?
What? Huh? What? No. I was gonna talk about Ames, but nah, forget it. Forget it.
What's the best thing you found at Ames?
It's like Johnny Test. Like a Jeep.
Oh, okay.
It was nothing. I think it was like they were going to business. And I was like, I'll get this. That's the only thing I remember buying from Ames.
Yeah. I look at it with rose-colored glasses at this point. But you and I both saw Jurassic World Rebirth this last week.
We did.
I'm sure everybody wants
independently
to know our opinion. Yeah, independently.
So while
next
I was
time,
watching
we should just FaceTime the movie together, and we'll just go into the movies. You can set me up on the chair.
We need like the Facebook like glasses where you like are in a fake movie theater. Have you seen these?
Oh yeah, that's an idea.
I'm sure those would be real comfortable with my glasses. I'm sure that's good. Jurassic World. While I was watching it, I was like, this is fine. And then, they had like fun action scenes. I was like, this is good, and then the river, the river raft scene. I was like, this is good. And the D-Rex shows up and I was like, this is okay.
Okay.
And then like, I left it being like, that was fun. That was better than the last Chris Pratt one, which I really didn't like.
Oh, and I like that.
And then I got home. I know, that's funny. And then I got home and I was like reading about it, and then I talked to you and I was like, yeah, I guess it wasn't good. But it was still like, it's still nice to see dinosaurs in live action.
Yes, that part I agree with, but like every little bit of it was just bits and pieces of the other movies. And I was like, this is just...
It's true. It was not a very cohesive... The story was ridiculous. Like, I don't think there's a story out there that makes sense. There's no story that could... Someone made a good point that the director or the story writer was very selfish, because he's like, well, dinosaurs don't live on Earth anymore. Like, they can't survive in any climate. Well, that kind of limits future movies. Like, there's a lot of stories that you just like took off the board there.
They like wrote the Spinosaurus in just to explain the opening scene of Jurassic Park 3. I was like, that's why that's there.
Really? I don't even remember.
Yeah, because what else killed those guys on the boat in Jurassic Park 3?
I don't know. I don't remember anything.
No.
It did make me appreciate Jurassic World 2, though, because it found realistic ways to create unrealistic tension, where it's like, let's get up high in the tree and then watch as T-Rexes attack. Like, how else would you be in that situation?
Sure.
But I'm seeing Superman tomorrow, so I'm hoping that is good. I hope that's better. So tune in next week. Here's what you're going to do. Tune in next week, find out what happened to Bill's dog, find out if we like Superman, find out if Bill went to jail for stealing a T-Rex from a child.
Find out if I stole more.
Find out what else Bill stole.
Yeah.
Will it be Comic-Con yet? It'll be like it'll be the start of Comic-Con, right?
It will be, yeah.
No, it's a week from. It's a week, or it's not this weekend. It's a week from this weekend.
It's not this weekend. It's the following week. Okay.
Right.
So
to find out if there's any free Comic-Con announcements.
Yes.
And yeah, that's it. That's all you got to do. Just tune in next week. All right, Bill. Anything else for this big week?
No. It's been fantastic.
It was good. It was a good show. Good show. All right, everybody. Well, you know what we say. We don't want to grow up, but we already did. Have a great week, everybody.
Bye, everybody.